Welcome back to Nerds R Us, where anyone can be a kid. I'm Tyler, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, Mr. Ike Siemens.
Shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? This is our final episode of the year of 2018, so Happy New Year to all you folks out there, and make sure to get extra shitty and make sure to drive extra safe. And by drive extra safe, I mean get a Lyft, get an Uber, get a mom, get whatever you have to do. Don't be killing motherfuckers.
Do a shitload of cocaine, you know, the usual story.
Or don't do that. I mean, way to put us on the map as fucking people who endorse cocaine. Already got the fucking NSA after my ass already. That's all I fucking need.
True.
Anyway, we came here to talk about you guys. Came here to talk to you guys about Castlevania Season 2. It hit Netflix just like Season 1. It was a fucking masterpiece. Not a single fucking shitty episode. Not a single episode that did not push the story forward. Great character development. Fucking, oh, dude, my boy Alucard up in here.
Zero body fat on this fucking show,
Dude,
man.
that guy,
Dude,
they are all fucking like rocking 2% body fat.
Dude, that too. I was thinking like storyline wise, they cut it down to where it was deeply
Everything progresses
perfected.
story.
Yeah. Dude, it's just well put together show.
Even the side characters progress the story, which I thought was nice.
Yeah, no shit. Like the smallest little.
So who do you think was the standout character of Season 2? Would you say Alucard?
Of Season 2? Fuck, dude. Actually not really. I would say honestly, probably the most standout character, in my opinion, just for plot changingness, was probably Hector.
Really, Hector?
Yeah.
Because he decided to side with the chick instead of with Dracula?
Yeah, man.
That was surprising, yeah,
bitch.
because they really set it up in the first season, like, both these guys are loyal to Dracula till the fucking end of the earth. Like, he's got their back, they got his back, and then fucking Isaac, out of nowhere, was like, no, I, like, legit have your back. But yeah, dude, Hector was too easily swayed. They're like, he's still just a boy. He's a boy in a man's body. And he just wants, like, toys to play with, like, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh, that means he's going to be easily swayed. And that bitch fucking played him like a fiddle, dude.
Dude, no shit.
Which kind of pissed me off, because I was like, oh, man, there was so many times where he could have turned around and, like, fucked her. And I was like, oh, okay, like, because I thought there was whole season that was going, the whole time the whole fucking, like, Secret Alliance is going on, it's like, he's going to be like, aha, bitch, like, Dracula knew about your plans all along. Fucking double cross.
Right.
Fucking crisscross, bitch. And then I thought he was going to fuck crisscross her and she's going to get fucked. But that was not the case. It was surprising.
I did not see that one coming, honestly.
Mm-hmm. It was definitely out of the blue.
It was definitely more of a Godbrand and Isaac situation that I had played out in my mind with that situation.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I mean, maybe not Hector killing her, but Dracula killing her, or one of Dracula's, main higher-ups coming in clutch and fucking her shit up. I was expecting somebody to take lead on that and just assassinate that bitch, like, straight up fucking chop her head off and shit down her throat. But, I mean...
Dude, I was rooting for my boy Isaac to do it.
Dude.
Honestly, he was definitely in, like, my top fucking 2 favorite characters for that season.
Yeah.
Because, like, when Godbrand was like, yeah, she's making a lot of sense. Like, maybe it's time we fucking took Dracula down. Blah, 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 blah. And he's like, oh, cool. Good to know where you stand. And they just fucking murks him, dude. Just fucking kicks his ass, dude.
Yeah.
You think, like, oh, he's a human and he's a vampire. Like, he's going to have the upper hand. And he was like, nope, dude. Let me catch you with this fucking spike whip real quick.
That's right. I've been training with fucking Dracula. Let me just fuck your shit up real fast.
Who would have guessed I knew how to kill fucking vampires? Surprise, surprise, motherfucker.
Fuck, dude. Ruthless. Just merciless. It was awesome.
Hilarious.
So fucking about that life. I had higher hopes for Godbrand for sure. I had a little bit more expectation wise from him. I thought he was going to help progress the story a little bit further.
I thought that too for a second, but then I was like, he's too much of he's a very one-dimensional character. Is his problem.
Yeah, but with his hot-headedness and stuff, I thought he was gonna be like swayed back to Dracula and then have him kill, bitch tits there.
Like she was gonna like insult him, they were gonna have it out or something.
Yeah. I mean, she probably would have fucked him up solo, but
yeah,
still.
I think the issue was that she was too like, he wasn't smart enough. But they made him clearly like the dumb brute character of the vampires. It's like classic dumb brute character.
Classic Viking.
Yeah, classic Viking, exactly. But that means I was like, oh, he's a dumb brute. He's gonna go down first for sure. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Although I was kind of bummed because they painted all the other generals. They were like, oh, like they really made it like, oh, the generals are from different areas. Like this bitch is clearly like from, China, and this dude is clearly fucking Japanese, and like this fucking chick is clearly Indian. Yeah. They made it seem like, oh, they're all from the different regions. They're gonna have all these sick like fighting styles, and they all got fucking murked like pretty fucking easily. And I was like, oh, that was kind of disappointing. I thought they
would have like certain powers that the other ones.
The one chick did, like the one chick from like that clearly seemed to be from China, like had that like myth situation going on.
Dude, I thought like with the Hindu, like the fireballs and shit. I thought
some extra shit was gonna be going on, but that was not the case.
That was not. Dude, they walked in and fucked those niggas up. Like,
dude, speaking of which, the fucking the magic chick, what's her name, Sifa or something like that?
Silpha. Fuck, dude.
I think it's Sifa.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never played any of the fucking Castlevania games, so I honestly can't tell you. I don't even know if she's in the game. But I thought she was going to be like kind of like the Sakura of the fucking show.
No shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh god, useless woman character. And she's always like fucking dopey and shit. And then she's like, but I'm a badass wizard. Like when she was fighting that fucking dude and she was fighting him with the ice and shit. And then she like fucking hit the ice together to like a really fine point and he's running across it. And she's like, joke's on you, motherfucker. And just threw it up and fucking sliced him in half. I was like, oh, she's fucking bad bitch. Like,
yeah.
I was like, oh, I fucking love her, dude. She fucking kicks ass.
Yeah, she is.
She's like, oh, fire magic, and then she's like, just kidding, ice magic. She's like, oh, what do you know about the earth magic? Like, I'm like, damn.
All right, Avatar, settle the fuck down.
I'm like, wind, and then she'll be fucking solid.
Well, she got the teleportation magic down, so I mean, same. Same, but different, but still same.
I will say this: they did definitely make Trevor Belmont more than like because in the first season, I mean, it was like clear that he was a badass.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. Like he's a Belmont. He's clearly a badass. Knows how to fuck some murk some motherfuckers. He's got the sick ass whip. Like he knows what's up. But he was a very one-dimensional character. But they really just fucking
like God brand.
Yeah, and they fucking fleshed him out in the second season. And when they were like, really were like, you come from like the super awesome like lineage of bad motherfuckers. Like, are you gonna be a bad motherfucker, or are you just gonna be like a drunk? And then he's like, I'll be a bad motherfucker. Like when he was fighting all those demons like that were coming down the staircase, I was like, oh, I fucking love this guy.
Yeah, dude.
Plus that fucking whip is sick. The fucking Morningstar whip. Oh, dude. I love that thing. I was like, oh, this is cool, dude. Like,
well, it was like going on a dungeon raid and he fucking finds, a magic light up.
Fucking
it's
dope
like,
ass weapon.
What the fuck, man? That's sick as shit. Yeah, I was stoked. I was hella stoked when he got that shit. I was like, upgrades.
Yeah.
Dungeon raid upgrades.
No, I tell you what, I was fairly surprised though that Dracula died. Spoilers. That Dracula died in the second season. I thought that like whole situation was gonna be dragged out quite a bit, and I don't know if he's gonna come back to life or whatever. But even so, I was still very surprised that he died so early on in the series.
Yeah, I definitely feel like he's coming back because, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but he had, he had, like, blood control powers and a couple other specialty powers, and it seemed like he didn't really put much effort in the last couple of minutes there. When he got stabbed, he didn't completely disintegrate. Like,
yeah, but then they burned the body, which was the thing. I was like, oh, when they burned the body, I was like, tough situation. And he did like ash away, like when they stabbed him in the chest.
Did he? I thought he didn't.
I'm pretty sure he ashed away.
He shriveled up.
And then they burnt the body. So I don't know, we'll see. But they had all that science stuff going on too, so you don't know if there's like some sick ass science shit because if you remember when they're like fighting him, and then fucking Belmont fucking hits him with the Morning Star whip, and he's like, oh, the Morning Star whip, like, it's good effort, but like, I'm no ordinary vampire, like, I'm fucking Dracula, like. And then he throws the fucking like spirit bomb at them.
Yeah, I was fucking like, lava spirit bomb.
Yeah,
like suck a dick.
I was like, oh fuck, all right, like cool, like they're like fucking holding it back, like all three of them, just trying to fucking. Also, the fight scene between him and Alucard, they're like, he's on the second floor, now they're on the first, now they're on the fourth floor, and I was like, you guys ain't gonna catch him.
Yeah, they're trying to fucking play catch up, and I was like, nah, dude, just wait it the fuck out. You're completely useless as of now.
That was sick, dude. Even like, cause usually it's very hard to pull off those like speed fight scenes where there's a lot of quick movement, and then it's like, oh, he punched him. That's clearly what happened, but you didn't see what happened in like between the punch and like all that stuff. And they did it really well to like, so it didn't seem like it was just like punch, 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 different room, punch, punch, punch. They were actually like choreographed out, like each kick and stuff, which I thought was really nice.
It was very, very refreshing, because like usually with those like super fast high speed fight scenes and stuff, dude, it's gotten to the point with anime and shit where they just draw like this colored dot and this colored dot and a bunch of shit going on in the background and explosions and bullshit and then dots, and it's like, dude, I mean, fucking really, like, how hard would it be to draw a little bit more? Like, you guys just doing fucking
it's fucking hard,
splots.
Dude. Like, I will say, like,
no, I mean, even like, if obviously it's not easy, but I mean, what I mean is like to put in that extra effort.
It's worth it for the fans, I would say, to put in the extra effort. Yeah, but
it
anime
definitely draws you in more.
I will say this, because I mean, even though it's technically an anime, it's got a very different art style to it, which is why I like the series so much. But anime has kind of been propping itself up just off the fact that it's anime for quite a while now. I will say that. There's a lot of animes that come out that are just like, we just put out an anime because we could put out anime and we know people will watch it because it's an anime.
Yeah.
But Castlevania, they were like, no. Like, the art matters. Like, everything in there. There's not a single piece of art in there where I'm like, oh, okay, they threw in like a half-assed background.
Dude, Jesus Christ, the fucking paintings in the rooms that they were fighting
dude,
in,
like, okay,
so fucking
there's
detailed.
a part,
and then they go zoom in on one.
Yeah,
like,
as they're fucking lifting up on like the ice to go up to fucking Dracula's castle from the Belmont cellar, and then fucking Belmont looks over, sees the painting of, I'm assuming, I didn't know which Belmont it was because I don't know the Belmont lineage as well as I'm sure other people do, but I'm pretty sure it's the guy from the first game. And I was like, oh, and then they fucking zoomed in onto the painting, and I was like, oh, that's a dope ass. I was like, dude, that's
a real fucking painting.
Yeah, it was like legit. And there they had like the old school like English way it was painted and stuff.
Dude, just like with fucking Dracula and his wife and stuff.
Oh, and his son, that painting that was in Alucard's room. I was like, oh, this is such a fucking
so fucking detailed.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or whatever, dude. But that part where Dracula's like, oh, like, I'm like killing my own son, like this is like the greatest gift you've given me, and I'm like killing him. I was like, I got a little fucking choked up, dude. I was like,
trip yourself up there a little bit.
I did trip myself up there a little bit because I was not expecting it, because I was like, oh, like he's gonna like kill him, but like, and then as he's killing him, he's gonna be like, oh, like I wanted to die, you know, type situation. But then he was like,
yeah, they definitely threw that like gut shot in there.
And I was like, oh,
how much your feels, motherfucker.
Yeah, they're like fighting and breaking through all these rooms, and then they break into his room, and I'm like, oh, that's his room.
That was, yeah, dude, catching the feels much. That was good. It's a really fucking, like I said, dude, there's no body fat on that fucking show. They have zero body fat. There's nothing you could skim off of that show to make it cleaner, without pulling
something from the story
apart, you know. God, dude, everything's it's tightly woven. It's very, very, very well written and drawn and executed. Voice acting and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, the voice acting is all great. Like, it doesn't have a lot of voice actors that I like recognize, like name wise. Like, they're all like, a lot of them are voice actors, so I'm like, I know that voice, but I don't know the name. But yeah, no, there's not a single voice actor in there that was like a throwaway voice actor.
Yeah.
They're all great characters.
And they match really well to
the character they're supposed to be playing.
The character, yeah.
To sound like, exactly. Yeah, I did enjoy the fact I kind of laughed a little bit when like Dracula's in his like study area, and then like Alucard walks in and he's like, makes you think you couldn't beat me last time, what makes you think you can beat me now? And he's like, I have friends. And then the two people step out, and then immediately Dracula's like, body slam, and just fucking throat slams him against the wall. And I was like, yeah, those friends aren't really doing much for you, are they?
And how'd that go?
I was like, oh,
just run that back for me real quick.
they did the classic like fairy tale, like I can win with my friends, and Dracula's like, friends are nothing but weight to bring you down, fuck yourself.
With the power of friendship, we shall unite, and we shall conquer.
Yeah, he immediately started kicking all their asses.
Just shits on everybody.
Yeah, I will say this. They definitely, like when his castle was getting stormed by, like, the fucking chicks vampires and shit like that, and he was like, well, guess I'll have to do something about this. Nobody takes my castle. Which, that bitch, like, I was like, you're clearly underestimating the power of Dracula here if you think you can take her, like, with your army. Like, first of all, she was like, oh, I'm just a regional warlord. Like, I just have a regional army. And I was like, alright, like, your regional army may be big, and, like, they may be strong, but are they Dracula strong?
How many of those fuckers do you think it would take to fight Dracula? All of them? Times 2? Times 20?
Yeah, it clearly didn't work.
You literally have cannon fodder. Like, your best hope is to just send them repetitively at him until he has exhausted himself, and then go in for the kill yourself. Like, just have an ungodly amassed amount of people to fucking wear him down over hours and days and weeks and months of fighting, and then go in and try to kill him yourself. Like, that's your best fucking chance.
Well, even with my boy freaking Isaac up in there, she wouldn't have had a fucking chance, dude.
Right?
I fucking love that guy, dude. Like, when he, like, gets thrown into the desert, and then those guys were like, that's our fucking, like, watering hole, and he's like, there's enough water for everybody, and they're like, not for you, and he's like, alright, motherfuckers, like, gave you a fucking chance, now I'm gonna fuck you up, dude.
I don't like humans to begin with, and I was nice enough to say that you can also drink from this watering hole. But now you can suck a dick.
Dude, when he says, like, and, like, when they get him with the fucking, anytime he gets anybody with that whip, dude, and it, like, rips off the skin, I'm like, that fucking, oh, dude, I'm like, oh, that fucking hurts.
It's like Baki season 2 with them slaps, though.
Yeah, right.
Like, the fire-ass slaps. It's like, ooh, God, that just looks uncomfortable.
Oh, shit, that's some exposed muscle right there.
Yeah, like, how did all of your fucking flesh getting torn off feel? That looks extremely uncomfortable. You sure you should leave that open? Because, yeah, that might fucking kill you.
So what do you think? What do you think about, like, the stuff they kind of set up to lead into season 3, where cause she's got Hector, and she's like, you're gonna make me an army, like, you're my bitch now. And then fucking my nigga is like, oh, be cool if I had my own army. So then he starts making his own army, and it's like, oh, they're gonna have to clash at one point, obviously. And then it's like, oh, well, now fucking Belmont and fucking Wizard Chick are fucking touring the countryside to fuck some motherfuckers up. And of course Alucard's gonna have to come back.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, and the thing is like, so with Isaac and Hector still being alive, and their ability to
as Forge Masters.
Yeah, to Forge Master, you know, new life. Like, they were able to reincarnate the priest dude or whatever, right?
Yeah, when he fucking blessed the water. That was interesting.
Here's the weird thing, is that I do recall blood being spilled, Dracula's blood being spilled all over Alucard's old room, right?
Yeah.
Now, when he disintegrated and stuff, it seemed like there was still blood in there. With that being the case, I wonder if they can, you know, reincarnate him into a new body through his blood.
Maybe,
like,
I mean,
his blood, because his blood is, you know, is that of the one Dracula, you know?
True.
So I'm curious.
It's hard to say. I'm kind of hoping he comes back in the third season and like just fucking murks that bitch.
Yeah, like steps up his game, gets angry, and just some like fucks on some.
Yeah, well, when she was storming his castle, he was like, when his eyes turned all blood red, I was like, oh, like, dude, nigga doesn't even have to eat to kick your ass. Like, what the fuck you gotta do?
Forever. An extremely weakened state is shitting on you right now, so you should figure that out.
So prepare to get fucked.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, yeah, I would. Fuck, God, dude, every fucking episode of that show, I will give it 10 out of 10.
Dude, yeah, it's just like season 1, man. I am stoked for the next season.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot fucking wait.
Oh yeah, it's definitely, there are very few shows that are currently like running that hold my interest during an off season for me to watch the next season. But this one, as soon as I saw it came out, I was like, watching that for sure.
Yeah.
And even though it fucking took me a little while, as soon as I fucking watched it, I sat down and watched the whole season.
Yeah.
In one sitting.
Yep.
And I was like, worth it.
It's just like me, man. When it first came out or whatever, I watched that whole fucking thing in one night, and I was telling you and your brother about it, and I was like, dude, you guys gotta check this out. And it is, yeah, dude, fuck, such a well done show.
If you haven't watched it, even if you're not a Castlevania fan, watch it, because it is the bomb. It's got fucking 2 seasons out. It's on Netflix, which everybody and their fucking dog has. Watch it.
Super
Great.
short seasons, so they're easy to fucking follow.
Like,
stuff.
I think the first one was like 6 episodes. I think the second one was like 8, 9 maybe. Yeah.
They're super short seasons, but like each episode's 40 minutes or so.
Yeah, each episode's, you know, almost an hour. So it's
like if you had your commercial breaks and stuff, it'd be about an hour.
Yeah.
So each episode, God, man, just so fucking straight to the point with everything, and there's good character build up. The detail is amazing. God, dude, well done.
Dude,
well
even just
done.
if you're an art fan, watch it.
Yeah, no shit.
Watch it. But that's our final thoughts on this, and like I said, guys, this is our final episode for the fucking 2018 year, and stay safe out there, and drink lots of beer, drink lots of water, get lots of, you know, potato skins, because those are always tasty. See, you thought I was going to say dick, but you were wrong.
I was thinking pussy, but I mean same.
Yeah, hey, ladies, you fucking get yours. Get it all day, ladies. Fucking equal rights. Well, but in the meantime, for the new year, definitely check us out at our website at nerdsrs.com. That's nrdsrus.com. And you can also find us on YouTube at nrdsrus. All of our YouTube podcasts are on there. They're all the same as a regular podcast, but on YouTube. So, cool fucking story. And also find us on patreon.com, and feel free to support if you got the extra cash. It's just, I think it's $3 a month if I'm not mistaken, and you get a cool shout out on our podcast, and who knows, maybe we'll have new more awesome rewards in the future. That's patreon.com/nerdsrs. But stay classy, stay nerdy, have a good new year. Thanks so much for listening.